Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Musa Mali playthrough. We're doing some good things here. We're in a good point in our lives here. We're able to use faith for builders. We're able to use faith for settlers. We need to try to keep our builders with charges for this pyramids build here. And yeah, we just need to expand and do some things here. We still haven't locked in on like any sort of victory condition here. But I was kind of thinking, hold on, we did buy a builder here, so I kind of want to put our unique district here. And then yeah, we could maybe put that there. But I want to chop it, so I think I'll wait a turn. Maybe we'll get a trader here. Perhaps chop that bad boy. I'm hyped about this this setup. It didn't remember my, hold on, we have to fix this. Show yield. Have they gone backwards in support now? They're not remembering my show yield settings here. For Axis, I trusted you. What if we were to chop pyramids?
From the height of these pyramids,
We're greedy like that.
40 centuries look
We're
down
gonna chop
on
them
us.
pyramids. The pyramids are nice. They're gonna get us some extra charges for our boys here, and extra charges for all our boys from this point on, which is cool. And we get an extra little dude here. What are you gonna do, my friend? I think we have enough builders at this point, at least for the immediate section of the game. We can use our faith and whatnot for other things, other important things. Now Petra, so we've already, we've used a bunch of these desert tiles, so it's not super useful in this town. How much use could we get out of it, potentially? We'd have to use one of these tiles, so really not a whole lot, honestly. It is a very good thing regardless. So it's not going to help those at all. Because that's the problem right there, is that we've used a bunch of our desert tiles for other hotness. Petra, we love Petra. How long would it take you to build Petra, sir? No, I wanted you to build Petra. 34 turns? See, I feel like you get more benefit out of it, so this to me is more worthwhile. It's a bigger gamble. But we're going to get less use out of a Petra from our capital here. So, you may or may not agree. That's reasonable. But I think that that's the right choice for now, is to try to get it over there. Give us all that gold. Money, 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 money. They're willing to give me so much gold for my horses. Refuse. Are you mad, sir? So this is this my total number in stockpile? This is just a weird change to me that I haven't figured out yet. I think I'm grasping it. It makes more sense why people are willing to trade in like smaller quantities than they used to be. I don't know whether I like it yet. I'm not opposed to it, it's just different is all. You know how things go. Change is sometimes scary, but sometimes amazing. You just gotta give it a shot. Oh. I guess we'll improve this. We'll get a lot of, Is this not a mine? Oh, this is a quarry. Not a mine. You don't mine gypsum, fool. What are you thinking? You need a quarry for that. Fair enough. Fair enough, my friends. Alright, so we're looking to expand as much as we can out here. We've taken up a lot of the good territory. And now I do think maybe we've promised her that we wouldn't settle near her. Where would it say that on here? We have no current grievances, but if we did tell her that we wouldn't settle, then she is going to be mad at me very shortly. We sent them a delegation. So you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do what needs to be done. I'm going to bring you over here. We're going to settle. We're going to settle in here. Because that's the type of lifestyle Monsamusa wants for its people. The ability to settle freely wherever we please. Consequences be darned. Let's go get this, I guess. How about that? So what are we looking at? Apprenticeship gets us some gain here. Obviously, this would be nice, but we don't have any iron. What kind of trades can we do for iron, by the way? So we would need 20 iron to build like a troop. She would not trade 20 iron. This is a weird thing. So it's now, instead of it being like a commodity of like over time, it's now like a shorter term thing. Or a more immediate thing. So it does solve some problems of like being able to trade somebody a resource and then immediately like do something to break that trade. So it's interesting. I'm not sure where it lies, but I can see why they made the change. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to play out, if that makes any sense. Let's go chop this. We could also potentially settle over here, but we'd need to get the ability to cross water, which we don't have yet. Not quite yet. Let's go ahead and chop this down. You are owned by Karina? Yes. I want to make some progress there. And you, sir. Let's go chop these. For the good of our empire here. So we're about to get to 7 population, which is good for us. It means we will be able to build our unique district, which we have been desperately wanting in our capital. So we wanted to chop this. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we can put like our unique district here without feeling bad because we've, you know, chopped away our anxiety. That's what you do with things. Oh, yes. Yes. Excuse me? I would like to purchase this tile. You have a mission, my friend. Oh, that's so good. So when we see 1 iron or some small number of horses, this is a way different measure than it used to be. And that's just something we're going to have to get used to here. So she'd like to trade marble, and she'd want some of my horses. You know what? I'll take it. Dido, my friend. That seems like a reasonable offer that you're making me. I accept. I accept your offer. Don't you worry about it. So that was a good get right there, if I do say so myself. So where are we gonna drop this city? We're gonna take a step over there. Then we'll decide. We still haven't built our government plaza, by the way. It's another thing we need to build. We'll probably build it from Karina. Seems like the most logical place to do that for us. As far as I'm concerned. We're getting paid over here. It's a good day to be in our empire. Is this a... okay. I thought you were a barbarian, but... So barbarians are more red than this. The new banners, the new color schemes... I'm not used to them yet. With time, we'll get used to it. With time, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine with time. Speaking of that, dude, I was so hyped about this release. I really wanted to play the game more last night, but I want to give you guys. I always want to give you guys time to talk on these things, to chime in, to do whatever you want to do, and have an impact on the playthrough. Christina, look at those eyebrows. What's going on? How's Sweden doing today? Would you like to visit our nearby city and sample our hospitality? Sweden thanks you. Okay. You just can't be bothered. You're just gonna stare in your book. Can't you see all the great things that you can partake of in our civilization? Look at all the wealth we have. Oh yeah, this right here would be potentially pretty good. We get some interesting spots to drop stuff here. Sweden, though. We need to send you a delegation. Thank you very much. And let's see, we can now switch this over to the Sugar Bar. Which, so one of you pointed out, you know, that I probably shouldn't have built this, campus here. Fair enough. But this is a pretty good spot regardless. Because the reason is because with the special district here, we get like +2 gold per adjacent holy site. So like this one would be pretty strong. Although this right here, not too shabby. So I'm not too concerned about it, but at the same time, I want to say that yes, I probably should have built this campus in a different spot. So for all you out there, just know that I know that I was wrong, and I'm sorry. Your boy apologizes for all his crimes. Alright, so we're about to get another city. We're running out of usable space up here. We can probably make some use here and here like it's pointing out. But we're getting close. How much would it cost us to buy a settler with faith? 230. So we could buy one from potentially even from our capital once we get our unique building here. Obviously, we'd rather not lose from a large
I've lived through some
population city like that. We are getting bonuses from our population there. I feel like we should change governments here in the future, but we are getting a bonus to building wonders. We're also building a wonder right now. So you kind of gotta roll with what's happening here. I think we just continue. Our course is righteous and true, and we don't need to worry about it right now. Everything will be just fine. So it cost us 320 to buy it in a different city, which is fine. We'll probably buy it one. I would imagine we could buy one over here and drop a city. Or one from here and drop another city. That seems completely reasonable to me. I don't know what you guys think, but to me it seems fine. Let's get another governor title here. Feudalism is also pretty big deal, so let's just go straight for that. Now, if we wanted to be more defensive minded, we could drop a an encampment like out here. We'd need to get walls up. So let's start with walls over here. Do not quit. That was accidental presses there of the buttons. I feel like this is our biggest bang for the buck still. Pingala. He's doing great things for us. I think we give him researcher to keep up our science generation. How is this a good idea? I don't know. But he is he's providing us a lot of value from our capital. Just a ridiculous amount of value. It's beautiful. How much does a market cost? 190 in faith. I say we just build it. That'll give us another trade route capacity. All right, so we're working on iron. That's gonna let us build our unique unit. We still don't know what our victory condition is here, but I am interested in that diplomacy. Obviously, our faith generation is high enough that we could still turn things around there. We do need to build apostles. I say, you know what? We could go ahead and get an apostle now and then improve our religion. Yes, we're going to do that. I know we could spend it on settlers. But there's probably some juicy things we could still be picking up along the way here, so... Evangelize belief. What are we getting from this? So we picked up Jesuit education, we picked up Watt. Obviously we have desert folklore over here. Gold is big for us, but we're not actively spreading things, so tithe is not as beneficial as it could be in other situations. So church property, obviously we love gold, but like I said, it's not super valuable to us. Defenders of the Faith, while nerfed, is still valuable. I don't know if we care. So this is the point where I should decide if we want to go religious more or not. And I think I'm not interested in going religious here. But I'm not against it. You know what? Do we do it? Is your boy gonna do it? Is he gonna click the Holy Order? Is he gonna make it cheaper for us to buy everything with this faith we're getting? This is the turning point for everything we're dealing with here. I say yes. I say we need to spread the word of the almighty dollar. Getting paid, son, must be spread to the world. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just all there is to it. So, you may or may not agree. I still don't know if I agree with myself. But, Shaka, no, we're not interested in a war yet. We're too busy doing big boy, big money things. Big boy, big money. Need 5 more iron to upgrade. So it costs 20 regardless of what you're doing. Alright, so we'll figure this out. What is this? The University of Sancor. Other civilizations' trade routes to this city provide +1 science and gold for them, +2 science for every trade route to this city. Domestic trade routes receive an additional faith to this city. Must be adjacent to a campus. And you have to have a university. So we would have to put it here or here. You know what? Let's get our education. We're not going to let our people be slouches over here. They got to learn, advance, grow. It'll be good. It'll be good times. Limes is probably more beneficial to us than holding one of these for them. So let's switch to that. Another governor title. So 100% great people points generated per turn in the city. I mean, that's and like space initiative, that's good to get. We want here, we're going for cult or for faith here, so let's go ahead and appoint our boy. He is my religious son, and I will protect him. My offer is not to give you 17 iron. I have that earmarked right now for future goods. Sorry to say, it's not for you. It's not for you at all. All right, we need our unique unit, or unique building here, not unit. We do need our unique unit. That's the truth still. But let's put our thing down here. Let's get walls. Well, we're getting a little bonus. We're going to run you up here. We're going to turn you into a swordsman. Next turn, we should be able to make you a swordsman. $80 gold, 20 iron. So now, do you need iron upkeep? He doesn't appear to need iron upkeep. So does that mean that if you have iron units and you don't have any sources of iron, that they can heal normally or anything like that? This is information that I need to be aware of as time goes on. And you need to be aware as well. We all must be made aware of such things. It's important business. She would like to... You know what? I do want your diplomatic favor. I'm all about that action. We are going to purchase our next apostle, and we are going to improve our religion once again. Because that seems like a very good use of some early faith here. So, great people... Great works, that's not the right button. Great people. They didn't change behavior over here. I was wondering if maybe they put stuff up here to let like this continue on or anything like that. But they did not. Marco Polo would be interesting for us. Another trade route. More cash from foreign trade routes. We'll work towards it naturally, I think. I will probably get that. I'm tempted to potentially buy it with gold at some point, but... I think we're in a solid enough position here that we don't need to. Alright. So you... Ooh, he does have debater. Debaters? Okay, you know what? I wanted you to improve, but instead we're gonna give you debater. We're gonna let you we're gonna let you be one of our fighting boys. Spreading the good word about getting paid. We must let the world know. Let the world know. I'm more locked in on religion now, obviously, because of this decision. But at the same time, diplomatic victory is not out of the question. I just don't really know fully how that works right now. I'm just, you know, I just want you to know I'm not opposed to going down that that route if the game were to allow it for us. To illuminate some sort of path forward for that. Excuse me. You guys should not exist over here. I'm not against you guys existing elsewhere, but you should not exist in my immediate vicinity. It's highly rude. So we need a granary. You, sir. You know, there might even be a mountain range that blocks this from being connected over here. I haven't even thought of that. We haven't really seen her try to come over here at all. So this may be just fully blocked. But we'll figure it out. Don't you worry your little hearts. We'll go over here. We'll explore. We'll check out Z's. Marco Polo. That's my boy. So he will make trade routes here more valuable. Which is pretty nice. We are going for a religious victory, and therefore some more holy sites in the mix are never a bad idea. I just don't know. I don't think I want to buy that tile for this. But I will drop them right here. Zzz. Send them over. Alright, we do have enough to where we could buy either another person or we could buy we could buy another settler, which is what I'm going to do over here. This city was not growing at all anyway. It's very small, so it's not really a big deal to lose that. Okay. Some era scores, some money. Clearing our territory, keeping it safe. Petra's coming up. Hopefully we get to snag that. What's going on over here in Ziz? I don't know about that, sir. Shaka. I don't know how to weigh these trades anymore. I'm gonna have to figure it out. So you, sir, if we were to build another city, it's not amazing, but I think maybe right up here. Is our best bet. We don't get a whole lot of usefulness out of it, but we can drop some districts. It can be, you know, sort of worthwhile. And then we can drop one over here. Where are your, Ooh, Machu Picchu. It's a nice looking wonder right there.
With the advance of feudal,
we got that feudalism action. We don't really need a whole lot of builders right now, but serfdom is a good one. I think we leave this as is for now. Stirrups gets a bonus. We will probably research that next. Do we go against her? Christina, you are my new friend. You even put away your book. That's wonderful. I never have had so much attention from you before. I don't know what to do with it. So divine right. Like obviously this one's a big deal. Reformed church is a big deal for religions, so we'll head down this path. We would like to... They changed the color of this a little bit too. Why did they make these color tweaks? I don't know. They scare me. They make me feel out of place. Oh, Tamiris. Crazy horse lady, how you doing? How did I see you? That I'm not really sure. I don't know how we were spotted. Let's purchase another settler over here. We will drop our other city up here. And then I think we might be happy with cities for a little bit. He's willing to give me a little bit for some open borders. Harald, for you, buddy. Sure. You're just being mean. China's here. Honor to meet you, sir.
Petra is a brilliant display of man's artistry in turning barren rock into majestic
That's a nice
wonder.
pickup. Not huge for us, but you know, it's respectable. Plus, it's just a solid wonder.
It is the mark
The
of an
buttress.
educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it.
So yeah, I mean, it's valuable. We're getting some extra bonus from all these tiles. It's handy that we did this. I'm pleased. We can get our walls. Turn this whole thing right around. Get our stirrups. We got plenty of money right now. Can we be buying anything to make our lives easier? And the answer is we could buy a university. That's 10 turns worth of gold. It's worth it. Let's get it. Religion just spread to you? How though? How did it happen? We must fight the tide and bring in the righteous getting paid son. My offer is to not go to war with Pedro. Tamiris? I don't know if you know this. Tornado! 2 damaged tiles. Fast-moving line of storms gallop across the darkening summer sky with tornadoes ominously forming beneath. They messed up my, my special market over here. Alright. Interesting. Not great. We do need to get a government plaza, and we want to put it right here. Can we go ahead and switch that tile, please? Manage citizens swap. And yes, we would like to place our government facilities right here. We don't want to put it in the desert. We want to make use of our desert tiles now that they're better because of a beautiful happenstance. So we could put an encampment down right here, and that would make this very defensible. If we put an encampment down here, you have a very, very strong mountain border. Obviously, this is slightly better, but it's more expensive. But it puts us, you know what? Spared no expense. Like Richard Hammond? Is that correct? Or is that the guy from, I'm trying to get the old man from Jurassic Park, but I think I might have named the guy from Top Gear. I don't really know. She wants to make a horse unit and an iron unit, and she's willing to give me some gold and some favor. You know what, Christina? You go, girl. We're friends. You do that. I'm sorry, that's not happening. Dito. You don't get to have iron. My offer is not to give you all of my hard-earned favor here. We need that for reasons that are unknown to even myself. You wouldn't understand. I'm thinking I'm either placing it here or here. And then we're gonna drop it over here. So University of Sandor we will make. Gotta repair our little friend here. Dude, we have a nice little empire here. Flourishing. Happy. This is 2 turns of gold production. Let's just buy that. You can go ahead and work on the market though. Converts 3 people to getting paid, son. Not an incredible amount, but it is what it is. We do still want to expand our religion, so let's go ahead and see what you have. So you're now down to fighting only. You're down to fighting words only, aka debate. And you, sir, are just going to evangelize our belief. You can make this better for us. And we will take tithe. We've maxed out our religion here. Next session in 4 turns, we've got 91 diplomatic favors, so we can do some voting. Is that useful? Debatable. Very debatable. I don't really know. We need you to find people to debate. Because it's debatable. It's just how it works. Ooh. If we finish our government plaza, which building are we going to take? So you guys, you know what? Chill here for a second. You know what? Just drop. It's going to take long enough that I'm not worried about whatever. We could get like an extra couple builders from you, but I'm not about waiting for that right now. Not about that lifestyle. All right. Where do you get to put your sugar bar? I don't really like those choices for that. I would prefer to put a campus right here. And I will. You'll work on a campus. You will work on maybe also a campus. We'll put you here. Alright, let's take a look at where everybody is right here. Scientifically, we're at 41 science per turn. Harald's at 36. Tamir's 31. Christina 35. Shaka 49, so he's the first person ahead of us. Pedro 61, also ahead. China 96. The Phoenicians 109. So really, we should try to deal with them in one form or another, because they're at the top of that chart right there. They're at the top of this chart as well. We're at 29 and a half culture. 22, 40, 49 from China, 28 from Harald. Wait, I was looking at us down here. Why? I just immediately assumed like, oh yeah, we're at the bottom of this chart. No, that's not us. We're over here. The value is very similar though, but we've earned more tourism than Shaka can say. So we're over here on the chart at 28.8 versus 57.69. So you guys all still have 0 points, right? You haven't somehow managed to acquire any points on there. And we're not in the bottom of the chart. That's Shaka. Shaka's at the bottom of the chart right now. We're at 303 points, which is not bad. Not bad. Culturally, do we know everybody? We're not missing anyone, right? We've met the world. Yes, we have. Religion. So Christina has spread religion a little bit. Oh, so she's the one that spread Hinduism over here. All right, fair enough. Christina, I see what you're doing. I see. Oh, one final thing before we go. I was thinking about perhaps at some point starting 2 like game sessions at once, kind of offset. So like, maybe in a couple sessions we start a new one and we intertwine it with this one. So you have one that's kind of mid to late game. You have another that's starting fresh. But I wanted your guys' opinion on it because I don't know what you'd prefer. It would make, if I was doing like a interweaving of that, obviously it would make things take longer to go through overall. But you'd have a couple different things going on. So, I don't know. Toss your opinion out there. Let me know what you think. Drop me a line about that or anything else. And thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And I'll catch you guys next time. Later.